Damn, does it feel good to be back? Finally, I apologize for taking so long. Unfortunately, you'd have to see this ugly ass mug for a while. Probably good news for you, not so much for me because that means I didn't get to put my shit out into the world the way I wanted to. However, I am back with your Coming In Hot podcast. We are going to preview the Thursday night game, which is tonight, featuring my Green Bay Packers and the not Houston Oilers, but the Tennessee Titans. So we're going to talk about that a little bit too. But we're going to go over last week's stuff a little bit first. We're going to drop on a little bit of news, talk about my picks overall, how they've been doing, and then we're going to dive into a little bit of a Thursday preview with, of course, my predictions, because, I mean, what would I be without a little bit of predictions in this game? I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a little juiced up today. It is Thursday night game, and who doesn't love watching your team play? Well, they're the only fucking team playing, because I know I sure as fuck do. Wearing their color rush uniforms tonight. They're going all whites. Wearing a throwback color rush uniform to all yellow. Got my white hat on though. Let's rock and roll this shit. So a couple little news and notes. First off, Amari Rodgers, Kylan Hill, both 21 draft picks for the Green Bay Packers, both cut the other day. Amari Rodgers for performance reasons. Kylan Hill apparently for personal reasons. Kind of, I guess he was being a dick. He was being a dick. I don't really know. He wasn't fit to be a Packer. Sent his ass packing. No pun intended. Ndamukong Suh's going to fly his ass to Philadelphia because he is a Philadelphia Eagle, courtesy today. Also today, Bills, Lions, wrong. Bills, Browns, shipped to Detroit. Right mindset, wrong statement. And tonight, Randall Cobb is back. Lazard, Cobb, C-Dub, Torrey, Tunyon, Big Dog. Let's fucking go. Well, all right, let's address that in a minute. All right, so last week I'm going to address first my pick of the week. My pick of the week overall in the last, I've done this for 8 weeks now. I'm 5-2-1 on my picks of the week. If you've been following along, you know that as well. Last week I had Tennessee minus 2.5. I love Tennessee at home against Denver. Denver's not played well. It made perfect sense for me, and the idea of Derrick Henry just absolutely slaughtering the fucking Denver Broncos. Well, Tennessee goes on and covers that again. My picks of the week 5-2-1 overall. I'm 3-0-1 in my last 4 weeks. So I feel like I'm starting to hit a little bit of a streak. Maybe I'm starting to understand what I'm trying to do. Last week overall, I went 11-3 in my spread picks. Not bad. 9-5 overall in the week. So, not to get ahead of myself or sound like I'm king dick of sports betting. I'm sure as fuck not that. But feel like I'm getting a better read on things. So I'm toot my own horn a little bit. Beep beep. Because I mean, fuck it. That's good. That's fucking great, man. 11-3. It's fucking incredible. Anyway, Seattle loses Tampa Bay in Munich, Germany. Brady seems to be turning a quarter. The Bucs seem to be turning a corner. Seem to be finally getting it together. Losing Bruce Arians in the offseason, bringing in Todd Bowles. Little bit different philosophy, even though it's basically the same thing. However, it took time for them to adjust their new interior offensive line. It took time for their receivers who were hurt in and out the lineup to really everybody to get back into the rhythm again. And it seems that they are doing that, and they're doing that at the right time. So everybody who kind of the Bucs dead in the water and the Packers dead in the water right now might be looking at shit and being like, maybe we were wrong. Very possible. We'll see. Tennessee beats Denver, as I said a little bit ago. Miami goes in and beats the Browns easily. Browns don't look like a team to even worry about. Maybe Deshaun Watson comes back. Maybe they're a better team. Maybe. He is back on the practice field now as well. Maybe that makes things differently. I don't know. I'm not buying in Cleveland yet. Amari Cooper's a star. Donovan Peoples-Jones could be really good. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt. They've got people. They're just not utilizing them. I don't. Who knows? Either way, Kansas City beats Jacksonville handedly. It wasn't even hard. They beat the shit out of them. Detroit beat Chicago by 1. Chicago, you played an entire game. Your defense is absolute horseshit. Roquan Smith apparently covered up for everything because now that Roquan Smith is gone, y'all can't stop anybody. Detroit, again, plays hard. division game. NFC North is tough. Tough, tough, tough. Tough against each other, regardless. Whether they play well against anybody else, who cares? But they always play each other tough. Just facts. Pittsburgh beats New Orleans. I don't have anything more to say about that. Pittsburgh beat New Orleans. New Orleans looks terrible. Kenny Pickett over 1.5 touchdowns. I was going to do Kenny Pickett to score a touchdown, which he did. My buddy told me to go with George Pickens. Would have been better. But I was already at work at that time, and I'd already picked Kenny Pickett, so it's okay. I liked the pick. Could have potentially happened. Didn't. Oh, well. Giants over Houston, handedly. Houston is in flux. They look terrible. Brandon Cooks doesn't want to be there. Teammates, players, team. Fuck it. They suck. Garbage. First overall, likely. Vikings at Bills. Game of the year. Tell me it's not the game of the year. I hate Minnesota more than anybody. I hate the fact they beat the Bills, which is I hate even more. Game of the year. Minnesota wins the game. Buffalo loses on an interception. Josh Allen interception in the red zone. Stupid ass fucking fumble on the red zone as well, which also put them in overtime. Should have never been there. Should have never been in overtime. Game should have been over. Terrible. Minnesota earned the victory. I'll give them some credit. Eddie beats Vegas. New head coach Jeff Saturday, who everyone hates because getting a head coaching job that you didn't ask for is racist or something. I don't know. Pat McAfee said it best, in my opinion. Pat McAfee said it best for everybody who criticized Jeff Saturday because, well, he got a head coaching job over people who didn't have it without any experience. He said Jeff Saturday was in the league for 14 years. So when guys are getting jobs at age 34 or 32 or whatever, are getting these coaching jobs when they're young, Jeff Saturday was still in the fucking league at that age. So he didn't have a chance to get a coaching job because, I don't know, he was still playing the fucking game. So I agree with McAfee on that one. Does open the door, and I said this last time, does open the door for former players to get head coaching jobs with little to no experience, i.e., guy I think would be a great coach, Steve Smith, Larry Fitzgerald, Peyton Manning. I mean, there's a list of people that I would want coaching my team, especially Steve Smith. Love Larry Fitzgerald, great guy, locker room guy, the guy, absolute star-studded talent. But Steve Smith is a fucking dog, man. That motherfucker will get you going. And I'll tell you what, he'll be the coach on the sideline talking shit to the guys that are walking by, a la Mike McDaniel, who told Lamar Jackson or fucking Justin Fields quit fucking running. My man. Steve Smith would be on the fucking sideline getting thrown out the game for talking shit to a player on the field because he is that fucking guy. And people want to play for that fucking guy. Tell me I'm wrong. Prove me wrong. Because hire Steve Smith. Carolina, looking at you, Carolina. Hire Steve Smith. Why not? Fuck, if it doesn't work, you're already paying Matt Rule's bitch ass fucking $1 million. And Darnold, bitch ass, and Bakers, and what other fucking quarterbacks are you paying? Fucking idiots. I was wrong. I said Baker was going to be good. He is not. He is not good. Terrible. Anyway, Indy gets the win against Las Vegas. Las Vegas is DOA, dead on arrival. They look fucking terrible. Arizona at the Rams. Arizona beats the Rams. The Rams are fucking dead in the water as well. Terrible. Not shocking. They look like fucking garbage. Chargers. Chargers do not beat San Francisco. Beats the Chargers, but Vegas or Los Angeles covered again. Chargers too talented not to cover. San Francisco very talented. Could not. They won the boat race. Did not win the war really because the Chargers without their top two wide receivers playing with scrubs held their own pretty damn well actually. All right, Philly and Washington. Philly just lost. Call the face mask what you will. I agree it was a face mask, completely blatantly missed call. What's that ref looking at? I don't know. There's a couple of, questionable calls. A nice acting job by Taylor Heineke, although he did give himself up, so he did his part, and all he said was, I hope he hits me. And sure enough, he looks up and he's like, oh shit, I'm about to get hit, and he got hit, and correct. Smart play by him to just get down and then get the hit and get the lucky break. A couple of questionable calls in that game, but Philly deserved to lose that game. They didn't earn the victory, so it's not like they were playing from ahead and they got screwed and then it got brought back. No, like they genuinely just didn't deserve that victory, so they didn't get it. And Carolina beat the shit out of Atlanta last week on Thursday. It is what it is. But let's talk about the monkey in the room. Monkey in the room that is my motherfucking Green Bay Packers. Let's talk about them beating Dallas, number one, covering the spread, of course, because they beat them and they were the underdog. I don't care there was an overtime. I don't care that Dallas is the better team. I don't care. I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. Everybody who said Green Bay was dead was put to rest for the time being. Now, I'm not saying Green Bay is going to win the Super Bowl. I'm saying that they can go on a run and could make the playoffs. And honestly, I think that's very likely that they will make the playoffs at this point. If they can play the way they played against Dallas, running the ball, passing the ball efficiently and effectively, Christian Watson looks like a man amongst boys, running past people with relative ease. It wasn't even close. Like, easily running past people. So, I'd say that Christian Watson is fucking incredible. Aaron Rodgers can still throw the ball. Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon fucking dominated. A.J. Dillon did exactly what he needed to do at the end of the game, which was just bulldog people and wear them down at the end of the game, which is exactly what he did. After Aaron Jones just sliced and diced the defense all game long. That, my friend, is current Packers football, and hopefully the way it should be tonight as well. So on that note, I am taking my Green Bay Packers tonight. I'm taking them on the spread. My wife is also taking the Packers tonight. I don't see how you can't take the Packers tonight, but Green Bay's at home for the second straight week. They are home again. I guarantee it's a short week, but Tennessee coming off of a win at home against Denver, now flying to Green Bay on a short week. Their advantage is Derrick Henry. Green Bay's advantage is their entire offense and defense. Defense has played very well. And if you got to worry about just shutting down Derrick Henry, well, their passing game is lacking in Tennessee, which it really is. You have a distinct advantage of, hey, crowd the box a little bit deeper, run two high safeties, and let's just fucking come downhill and keep Derrick Henry from beating us. Okay? Ryan Tannehill is an adequate passer. Ryan Tannehill does not have good receivers. Treylon Burks may be back. Robert Woods has not done anything for them. Their team is not good on offense. Their defense is very talented. They get Jeffrey Simmons back today. Very good news for them. Packers get Randall Cobb back today. Very good news for them. We have a new punt returner who hopefully won't fumble, so it won't put us in precarious situations. So there are situations in this game that I feel like lean in Green Bay's favor. They're also at home. It's going to be freezing fucking cold outside. It's late at night. That's great. All of these things are great. What that stands for is a running fucking game again. Run the ball effectively, pass the ball efficiently. Run it effectively, pass efficiently. Stop the run. And the Packers' corners are pretty damn good. Say what you want about how Eric Stokes performed before he got hurt. Say what you want about Rasul Douglas being out of position. I don't like the way that they've played this year so far this season. What I will fucking tell you is that they were in positions they needed to be last week for the most part. And that is a step in the right direction. And that team is not a team that if they make the playoffs, teams want to face. Call me a homer and call me crazy, all you fucking want. But you all know, every one of you knows, without a doubt, that the Green Bay Packers, if they go on a run, and they very well could, it's not a team you want to play in the playoffs. Tell me I'm wrong. I'll sip my tea right here and tell you that I'm absolutely fucking correct. Because that's a scary team. That's not a team you want to play. Not a team that's on a tear like them. They've done it before, and they won a Super Bowl. On that fucking note, Packers. Oh, prop tonight. Aaron Jones touchdown. Anytime touchdown score. My Thursday picks I don't generally keep up with. They've been pretty poor overall. I keep up with my spread picks, of course, in my overall teetering here. My prop picks have not been that great. So if you don't go with me, I don't blame you because they have not been good. But Aaron Jones, anytime touchdown score, can receive can run. You never know. Likely to get a touchdown, in my opinion. And this plus money somehow. So on that note, guys, we'll see you all in a couple of days.